Hello everyone, and welcome back to Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, I wasn't really planning on making another video on this for a while, but the last one did surprisingly well, especially coming back from a long break. But today I went with like more of a cozy map. It's called the Quiet Cosmos. I wanted to go with something a little bit more cozy because we've been sticking more so to like horror games lately, and I want to do something a little different. And another thing, I am trying out different audio this time to hopefully make myself a little bit louder. I know I realized in recent videos that my audio sounds fine, but it's just extremely quiet, so unless you have your phone up you can't really hear anything. But I have played this map. This is my second time trying to make this video, but I really like these kind of vibes, like these underground cave towns, and just super small buildings. The main reason I picked this map was just because it felt so vibrant and used such warm colors for its lighting, and I think it was just the perfect vibe for more of a cozy video rather than a horror game. I'm gonna hopefully see if I can't beat this map, maybe even first try. It is a pretty decently hard map from what I've played so far. It was obviously a little bit hard because then it wouldn't be my second time recording this. But nonetheless, it's a pretty fun map and I highly recommend people go and download it. I'm probably going to be cutting out most of these earlier rounds, as they're kind of slower. I mean, the zombies are still walking until about round 6, and it usually takes a lot of points just to get most of the map opened. But if I ever die, you guys would know. So I'm gonna hopefully upload quite a few videos, like within the next couple of weeks, because I just finished up with the last of my college classes, so I have a little bit of free time, and I'm able to record a lot more. So you may even be seeing some daily uploads. So when I was doing my research, the first step of the Easter egg is to fill these little soul boxes, and it's probably easier to get it done in the early rounds rather than the later rounds when there's way too many zombies for me to handle. Like I said in the last video, the one thing that's honestly kind of disappointing about Black Ops is, well, this game mode in specific, is that you don't really get to stop and look around at the surrounding area, because the graphics in Black Ops 3 are really good, but especially just in this map. I really love the aesthetic of this map. Just looking out into the open lake from a cliffside cave where there's a flowing ecosystem and people surviving in it. It just sets a really nice tone that I think isn't really explored upon in most games, but I think it can make for some cool settings and even cooler games. So we did end up finishing this first box. Almost dying for it. And we actually got a pretty decent gun as a reward. Probably won't be using it for another couple of rounds. Because I think this one will get me more points. But we'll go ahead and move on with the map. Look at this alley. It's just really well put together. It's kind of inspiring me to go back and revisit our Minecraft world. I could definitely build something that looks a lot like this. And I kind of have the perfect place to do it in that world. I might just have to record some Minecraft today. There's something about the old way of making backgrounds in video games, with just a backdrop of a JPEG and the world seemingly just ending. It's kind of a liminal feeling, but it's also kind of nostalgic, just from like old games, and I don't know, it just looks better to me than most games nowadays. But look at this map. This is probably one of my favorite modded maps I've played, just because of the vibrance of it. But we have other things to do rather than just sit around and look. So hopefully get a couple box hit in before we get to round 7. So we are actually able to report a box hit now. I'm gonna get this first one on camera. Oh, Gallo S18. I don't know if it's worth dying over though. I'm gonna go ahead and get a second one. And we got the AUG. Honestly, might not be too bad of a gun. I think we just missed max ammo. I'm gonna do one more box hit and then move on with the map. So, oh, there's somebody else here. Hello. You presumably want me to help you to try to beat them. I mean, very well. Straight to the point. You're required to get 5 key cards before doing anything. I will assist you to get these key cards. Get back to you and get it, and I'll guide you on how to get the others. I was kind of too focused on not dying, but I still ended up dying. That's okay though. We'll just run back and get quick revive real quick. Oh, we actually just pulled out the Wonder Waff from the box. I don't know if I'm happy or
Zombie cash.
not content with that. Because, well, it's one of the better guns. We don't really need it right now. And I don't think... Whoa! What is that? What is that? I've actually never seen that. I don't know. For some reason that actually kind of got me. And now I'm stuck, unable to sprint. Oh, there we go. So I think what the pro guy was telling us to do is we have to fill up 5 soul boxes around the map, which should be easy enough as we've already gotten 2 of them. Maybe the Wonder Waffle will prove more usefulness than I thought. But I'm just gonna go up and fill the last remaining 3, which there is one right here. And this AUG is actually proving to do a lot of damage too. I like how he like dodge the bullets. It's instead of just a roll, it's an entire dodging mechanic.
Zombie cash.
Oh, that's a banshee. We took another down because the banshees make it annoyingly difficult for no reason. I'm just unable to actually see the zombies. I think the machine. Oh, it looks like we have one more. But hopefully I won't need it. We'll just go ahead and grab the double points while we run. Now, I think this should be our last one we need. Which should be easy enough. I think we're gonna do it once we turn on power though. Just so we can get jug and double tap before it gets too late into the round. Now this is where I also took a death in the first episode. And then there's the ICR off the wall right there. We're gonna have to do some training. I don't even see, sometimes I am good at this game. I'm not bad all the time. But hopefully we don't speak too soon. And now we can go get jug. I think it's actually quicker just to go around this way. We took another down. And they don't really spawn slow either. It seems we are actually at a quick revive. Seems we are actually at a quick revive, but I think as long as I just don't do anything else stupid, I should be able to beat the map. I can't really let this opportunity go to waste. I mean, we have a Wonder Waff, one of the best weapons in the game. There should be no reason I'm dying. I kinda wanna try and get all the perks in a rainbow order. Just cause I wanna get a really nice thumbnail for this video. And it costs 3,500 to get Trigger Rush. I think it's just a little bit more expensive. through the Wonder Fizz, but that's okay. Might as well just make the trek over ourselves to grab it.
Zombie
And
cash.
it is actually 300 though. And this should help us to get through the last few zombies. I think I just heard a banshee spawn in. I don't really know if there's any of that, so we'll just insta kill it. Now that we're getting into these later rounds, it's getting a lot more hectic. It's still kind of slow just because of how the zombies spawn. If I really had any complaints to this map, that would be just about my only one. Is that the way they spawn isn't the greatest, but still a great map nonetheless. And with that, all the doors are now open. And I think before anything, we're gonna try to go locate all of the shield parts. It's kind of something I learned my lesson with in my last run of this map, is that shield parts are given out really easy, and it's just up to us to go grab them. The sound of the panzers spawning in brings back such a nostalgic, like, horror, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but I just remember playing Black Ops 2 Origins and having those guys spawn in as soon as I get the ice staff parts on round 6. And I remember being so scared of them, but kind of for no reason, because I had the best staff in the game. Now that I played Bioshock, they kind of remind me of the big dads from, well, Bioshock. Hopefully we beat them to this entrance. And it seems like we actually did. We don't really have the necessary means to just straight up kill them. We really only have our Wonder Waff, which is really not that good for killing them. It barely even stuns them. We should be able to just kill them with bullets though. That is, unless I run out of ammo. And there we go. Both of them are dead now. Unfortunately, now we don't really have any ammo. But hopefully I can go pack a punch real quick. I actually think it's packed, but I don't know for how long we're going to be able to survive. Well, once we get that. Now we just have to get through this. I'm not really sure what other red perk we're missing. Seems like we need Vulture and Widows. Which I don't know if we should. Kinda helps with our points. But Widow's wine would be much more appreciated. I really can't get over how good this map really does look. I mean, it's just very visually appealing. I think we also need depth perception, though I'm not really sure that's a red perk. So we're definitely gonna get Widow's Wine first. And grab our level 1 keycard. Now we're gonna talk to that crow guy again.
Did I use all bullets again? How does this
There's a
happen?
shield part. I think we only need one more now. I don't think it exactly tells us anyway, but after running around for a while, I think we should be able to build it. Now that I've turned up my audio, my videos, it's like kind of scary now that you guys can hear all the mess ups and me tripping over my own words. But I think that ultimately just comes with time, where that'll go away. And we did get our shield. So now we should be completely good to go
Wish help pigs dead.
talk to the crow guy.
Wish help pigs dead. Wishing doesn't work. I need ammo.
Wonderful. Now about the second key card. I remember seeing it inside a tunnel. But if I'm not wrong, the door that leads to this tunnel is sealed. There are some keys around the town you can find to unlock the tunnel. Easy enough. Now that actually isn't exactly easy. The only one that I know of is this green one right here. That's because I saw it when I walked by Widow's Wine earlier. And just look at this room. Oh, here's a blue one. It's like little Japanese Neo Tokyo cutout in just an obscure spot. Also, I'm sorry if my mic picks up any background noise. There's yard work being done in the back.
This Russian likes challenge, but he likes fresh ammo more.
I'm still looking for the last few keys. I don't really... Oh, here's the red one. That was kind of found right on time. I believe there's only one more, and I have a good feeling it's over at this bar. And there it is. The pink one. And here we are. Second key card. The thing I found most challenging about my early days as a YouTuber is I kind of run out of things to say towards the end of videos.
Provide more ammo.
I think I've said this before, but it's kind of hard to find things to say, especially when you're not good with words. Now about the third key card, you will need to mess around with a few clocks you find around there. Just be mindful, the clocks aren't just simple clocks. When you mess them up, strange things will happen to the town. There are 3 tower clocks and 3 tiny clocks around the town. So deactivate the giant ones by destroying them with explosives and activate the tiny ones you find. When you do this, keycard level 3 will spawn inside an area of the computer. Now, these are the small clocks. I noticed it when I went to go pack a punch earlier.
Did I use all bullets
I only know
again?
where
How does this happen?
I think one of these are, which is that one. Not really sure of any others. I think this is my favorite part about this map. Just this kind of alleyway. I think I will definitely be making a Minecraft video here soon, because I definitely want to get to a point in the world where I can just freely build and not really have to worry about crafting or anything.
Nothing is more dangerous than the Russian with nothing to lose.
I think I saw one more clock in here,
They do not have bears here, do they? Space
and
bears?
then the last one I'm not completely sure about. The last one may take some searching. Let me know if you guys do actually enjoy watching me point grind. I know it can't be too exciting, but to some, just watching COD Zombies and while going to sleep with no audio or no voiceovers, it kind of makes for a relaxing kind of video to watch. And that's the very first one. Go ahead and hit our second clock, and then let me know one more. And then after this, all that's left is the last small clock, and then we should be good to move on. Another Banshee spawning. Yet again, we make insanely quick work of it. Go ahead and hit that last one. Now that we also have Widow's Wine, this should be very smooth sailing from now on. I don't see a reason we die, as long as we have Widow's Wine and a shield. And a pack-a-punched weapon. Maybe if we get caught in a bad spot like this. Every time I pass through this alleyway, I just have to slow down and kind of take it all in. It's really good inspiration for future projects. Well, everybody, I think I'm officially going blind. We even walked in that room and walked right past it, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'm going blind. Whoa. Look at this map now. Go ahead and get a thumbnail just in case we don't ever get to see this background again. Just look at the bright visuals of this. This is such a really pretty map. I really enjoy this map. And I guess we'll go get our other third keycard. Now that I think we're able to. I don't exactly see where I meant to get my next keycard. I did open up all the clocks. Maybe we're meant to get it over here. No. Just look how pretty this map looks. I can tell the creator definitely put time into the product, but I actually did have to look up where to go because I couldn't find it myself. I think it's up here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, we actually are able to change the skybox now, completely freely. Oh, Luna. Well, she just ended the round, but we got our last key card. I think we're gonna... I think we should be almost done with the... Fantastic. You got the key card level 3. Yeah, how about we increase your firepower? There's a particular crystal floating around the town. If you can take it to the laboratory, you will have access to the keycard level 4. Placing the crystal back will even give you access to bows you might have seen out there. You, however, might need to use your imagination if the crystal is far away from your range. I don't completely understand exactly what that means, but it might just be one of those things where we won't actually get to know until, well, we can look it for ourselves. And we're gonna drink Crusader's Ale real quick. Turn it up to the purple flavor, which kind of ruins our whole rainbow effect we had going on. But it's alright. Not everything is perfect. We'll go ahead and get Mule's Kick. Hopefully start out our green. Now, we do have to find this crystal. And I do hear whispering, which often enough means we're close to the next Easter egg step. Oh, I think that's our floating crystal right there. Do I have to...
It appears I was careless and spent points again. I have learned nothing.
I'm pretty sure this trap is a trampoline trap, so we might actually have to trampoline onto it. Which for that, I think we might need PhD for. I might be actually back in a couple rounds once I actually do have every perk. Unfortunately, the one pink perk in the middle kind of throws it off. Could have looked super good.
Does weapon have bullets? Good. We will need many this day.
Luckily we got PhD before we hit the ground.
Miracle of electricity is often taken for granted.
Oh,
I hope help
and there's
is
our crystal.
appreciated.
We got the crystal. I think I might try to finish this round or get one left.
Do you not realize
And then
very soon you will be
go do more
vanquished?
Easter egg steps. But it's not entirely impossible with Luna.
Weep before bloody sight.
So now we'll get to continue. I really love the look of this map. It looks super good. I know I usually say that a lot, but it's kind of true with this map. And really have to give props for credits too, because it is just such a good looking map. But we'll go ahead and guide this crystal. I'm actually going to throw out all my widow grenades, just in case the zombie comes near us and accidentally hits me. But we're going to follow this crystal. But we're getting close to, I think, where it belongs. And there we go. We returned the crystal. So we'll go ahead and grab our keycard and go talk to that SCP guy again. Amazing. You got the keycard level 4. Worry not, the 5th and last keycard will be effortless. It's actually in my possession. Now, why didn't I give it to you in the first place? Well, I must say, it was quite pleasant to have company after such a long time. You can't deny that it was fun, right? Go ahead and take it. The next step goes as follows. Place all 5 keycards in the laboratory, then 4 special weapons will be unlocked on the map. After that, a door will be able to open inside the laboratory, and there lies your escape. Another thing I must advise you. This town has more secrets than you imagine. You may or may not have located them. Persist looking for more. Safe travels, my friend. It's highly unlikely we'll be seeing each other again. So I think we're actually getting close to the end here. I do want to unlock that weapon. However I go about that, I'm not exactly sure. But, oh, the ray pulse here for 15,000 points. And emergency door for 3,500. So now it kind of just becomes a point grind. So, first sticking to the last video, I think while I point grind, I'm probably going to do it quietly and with no audio, just so whoever does want to watch it, they are completely able to. But I'm really enjoying making these Black Ops 2 episodes, and they're actually surprisingly doing pretty well on the channel too. So I'm definitely looking forward to making more of them. But without further ado, hope you guys, wherever you are, is having a good night. If you guys did enjoy the video, please let me know. But thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.
most constant ally, so long as we could find it. After all this time, head pumping is supposed to. Fallen corpses serve as a warning. Fire works surprisingly well considering current location. I am in the rush today. Let us get killing. I am stuck. We are fallen. Rifle is very good for assaulting. I think I will.